Thousands were left without power across Ukraine after overnight Russian drone strikes hit multiple energy facilities.
U.S. President Donald Trump appeared hesitant to supply Kyiv with U.S.-made Tomahawk missiles after meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House.
Thousands were left without power across Ukraine on Saturday after overnight Russian drone strikes hit multiple energy facilities. Regional authorities in the regions of Kharkiv and Chernihiv reported damage to energy infrastructure that caused blackouts to residents. The overnight attacks killed one person in Kharkiv, a 58-year-old man, according to the regional head of military administration. In Zaporizhia, an educational institution caught fire after it was struck by a Russian drone, but there were no reports of deaths or injuries. More civilian infrastructure was also struck in the Poltava region, damaging several houses as well as vehicles, according to regional authorities. It has become common for Russian forces to increase attacks on energy infrastructure ahead of the cold winter months, which Ukrainian officials have denounced as weaponizing winter.
U.S. President Donald Trump welcomed his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House on Friday to hold talks on the latest on the ground and explore ways to end Russia's ongoing war. One of Zelensky's visit's main objectives was to secure U.S.-made Tomahawk missiles, which Kyiv has sought for at least 1 year now, to boost its offensive capabilities. Trump, speaking to reporters at the White House meeting room before the closed-door talks, appeared hesitant to oblige.
We need Tomahawks, and we need a lot of other things that we've been sending over the last 4 years to Ukraine. I have an obligation also, though, to make sure that we're completely stocked up as a country, because you never know what's going to happen in war and peace, right?
Zelensky, in response to a question in a solo press conference after the meeting on whether Russia dissuaded Trump from supplying these missiles, said he believes they're scared of what Ukraine can do with them.
I think that Russians are afraid about Tomahawks, really afraid, because it's a strong weapon. And they know what we have, what kind of weapon we have, our production, and they understand that combination with Tomahawks.
Zelensky also stressed that it's important that the U.S. provides security guarantees to Ukraine in any potential ceasefire and peace settlement. He also expressed hope that the U.S. president can replicate the peace he was able to broker in Gaza in his embattled Ukraine.
Kyiv residents expressed disappointment on Saturday after U.S. President Donald Trump signaled he was leaning against selling long-range Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine. Many Ukrainians believe the missiles could be a game-changer in helping bring Russian President Vladimir Putin to the negotiating table.
Президент Сполучених Штатів Америки озвучив те, що має бажання передати Україні томагавки на прохання президента України Зеленського, але я думаю, що це тільки гра. Насправді, далі слів це не дійде, і Україна не отримає ці ракети, хоча вони нам дуже потрібні для завершення цієї війни.
While Trump had previously suggested he was considering sending the missiles, his tone shifted after he held a lengthy phone call with Putin on Thursday. He also announced he planned to meet with Putin in Hungary in the coming weeks.
Prince Andrew gives up his royal title of Duke of York, as well as other honours, after his friendship with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein returns to the headlines. The news comes ahead of the late Virginia Roberts Jeffrey's memoir due to be published on Tuesday. Jeffrey alleged she was trafficked by Epstein and had sex with Andrew when she was 17. Claims Andrew denies in a statement released by Buckingham Palace on Friday, and with the agreement of his brother King Charles. Andrew said, "The continued accusations about me distract from the work of His Majesty and the royal family." In 2019, Andrew had already stepped down from public life over links to Epstein, despite denying any wrongdoing.